Sweetie, you should go back to bed. It's late. I don't know what you're doing up, but you should really go back to bed. Okay? Come on. Cut up close, okay? And there you go. Why do you have that concerned look on your face? And why are you looking at me like that? Sure, you can ask me a question. Am I a vampire? Yeah, I'm a vampire, sweetie. Okay. Well, let's go back to sleep. How come I never told you? I don't know. Well, babe, I thought it was obvious. We've been dating for 3 years. I don't eat garlic. I don't go out in the sun. I have fangs. You see me drinking blood. I'm surprised you didn't connect the dots earlier. I thought it was obvious just by living with me for 3 years. Well, if you notice, I'm always cold because I'm cold-blooded, right? Every time you cuddle, I'm like a popsicle. So, I do have a heartbeat, and I do sweat. Yeah, well, let me tell you why I do have a heartbeat and I do sweat sometimes. I'm not 100% dead, right? I wasn't bitten by a vampire. My father was vampire and my mother was human, so I'm like a hybrid, right? So yeah, it's a little bit weird and confusing, but Twilight really explains it pretty well. So we'll go watch that series later and you'll get the full picture. But anyway, sweetheart, it's late. I'm tired and you really need to go to sleep, so good night, okay? You're so cute, you know that. You still have a hard time sleeping, huh? It's okay. Just don't worry. I remember when we first met. I was so nervous to talk to you. I was scared. I thought you were like the prettiest girl in the world. When I first saw you, I was scared. No, I was terrified. Because I wanted to come up and talk to you. I really wanted to come up, and I knew I had to come up and say hi to you before you left. So I mustered up the courage to come up to you and say hi, and as I was walking, my heart was racing and my palms were sweaty. I was so nervous, so scared. Then I came up to you and I said hi. And I remembered after when I came up and I said hi, you gave me the most disgusting look ever. The look like, how dare you come up to me and say hi? And I'm just kidding. I think you were shocked. was talking to you and trying to make small talk. I was scared. I was just saying stuff at random. I think had no idea what I was saying, but I asked you out and you said yes. And I was shocked that you said yes, and I can honestly tell you that that was the happiest day of my life. No, sweetie. It's time for you to go to sleep, okay? It's getting late. Just don't worry about it, okay? Alright. You gotta wake up tomorrow. Early. Okay? So, good night, my little Pookie Bear. Good night, my little honeybee. Good night, my little pancake. Good night, my little avocado. Good night, my little sweet potato. Good night, my little princess. No, sweetie. You're not sleeping. You're hungry. Okay, we do have frozen food, okay? Alright. We got some lasagna, pasta, macaroni, chimichangas, taquitos, frozen pizza. We got ice cream, we got green tea, Rocky Road, chocolate, vanilla, strawberry. What else do we have? Salisbury steak. Is there anything you want? You want the lasagna? Sure. We will get you the lasagna, okay? Here you go, sweetie. I got you some food, okay? Here you go. Eat up. You are so cute. Here, scoot over for a bit, okay? I want to cuddle for a bit. You know, you got the most beautiful eyes I have ever seen in my life. I'm serious. Your eyes are really something special. And I'm not just telling you this to impress you or anything. I'm not. I mean, your eyes, they sparkle. Especially when you talk about something you love. They really do sparkle. I mean, it can be kind of distracting sometimes, but I don't mind it. I mean, who wouldn't get lost in those beautiful eyes? I mean, I get lost in them all the time, I do. Especially when the light hits your eyes just right. It makes your eyes glow. Gives it this unique beauty. But honestly, sweetie, you should be really careful with eyes like those. You might steal someone's heart. even trying. You know, you got the most beautiful lips I have ever seen. There's something about your lips that just draws me in. And when you smile, you light up the whole room. And it feels like everything fades away but me and you. And it makes me feel so lucky to be with you. I mean, I can listen to you speak for hours. Your voice combines with the way your lips just moves. It's so mesmerizing. It makes everything you say feels so special. You know, your lips are just so beautiful. They are. Your lips, they hold so much warmth and kindness. It makes it very, very comforting to be close to you. I mean, I know you probably deserve to hear this more, but you are amazing inside and out. And your hair, I just love brushing your hair behind your ears. I do. Your hair is so beautiful and soft. And I love the way how the light just shines on your hair. It has its own glow to it, and I can't help but just getting lost into it. And it frames your face so perfectly. And I love the way how my fingers feels when I run through your hair. It feels so silky and smooth. And sometimes when you let your hair down, I'm like, wow. It's like there's a whole another side of you that just comes out. And you make beauty look so effortless. And I'm so lucky to be with you. And all that makes up your face. Sweetie, you got the most beautiful face I have ever seen in my life. You really do. Every time I look at your face, my whole world just lights up. It just makes everything brighter. Even if I'm having the worst day, it just makes everything brighter. And I love watching your expressions change. Either when you're happy, sad, or annoyed. Every single emotion that crosses your face is just so captivating. And I don't know if you realize this, but you have a way of making me feel calm by just being here. And I could spend hours just looking at you, being mesmerized by every curve and